Good morning. I'm just trying to tidy up the strawberry bed here. There's all kinds of dead. A lot of the leaves died back when we had the snow, all the snow and the heavy frosts. There's still plenty new growth there, so I'm just going to try and clear out these dead leaves a little bit and tidy it up. Strawberries will last 3 years. Every year they put out new tendrils and you can make new plants off those. The tendrils grow out and they grow little roots down and you can replant them and get new plants for them. So once you've bought strawberry plants, you never really need to buy any more. You can just keep propagating them again and again. These strawberries round the edges of this border are into their 2nd year now. All of these ones in the middle, I grew from tendrils from these ones round the outside last year. I think it was last year or the year before. So I'm just going to keep on doing that. I'll keep this bed here for this year and then next year, and I'll grow all the tendrils from the middle here next year and get a whole batch of new plants. After that I'll probably move my strawberry bed elsewhere just to swap things around a bit. There we go. That's that tidied up a little bit. As you can see, I'm not exactly Mrs. Meticulous, but it's a lot better than it was, and it gives those nice shoots some room now to spread and catch the sun a bit better. I really need to think about tackling this border today. It's got the kale from last year in, and there you can see it's all starting to bolt off to seed now. Some of it isn't, and I'm just going to leave those bits in because we feed it to the hens and it's starting to grow quite nicely now. But I'm going to take the ones out that are going to seed, and I don't know whether you can see on the ground here, these coming up. These are parsnips that were accidentally left in the ground last year, and they're resprouting, so I'm just going to take them up as well. And then we've got compost piled up in one corner there just to spread it across this border and get it ready for planting. We're not going to eat these parsnips. I think they will be pretty woody. But the hens will eat the greens off the top. I'm going to put my peas in today. I just sow direct into the ground. I don't bother bringing them on first in the greenhouse. I sowed direct last year and I got a bumper crop. I've still got peas in the freezer from last year, quite a lot actually. So for me, peas are like a high value crop. I love them, they're tasty, we use them a lot. That's something I want to grow a lot of. So I've got 2 varieties. I've got these, let me see, alderman, climbing alderman. They grow 5 foot tall. So I'm going to put them up against a fence in one border. And then I've got this other variety, I don't know how you say this, Douce Provence or something. These grow to 2 foot tall. I'm going to do another couple of rows in a different border. That's it's not next to the fence. Point being, these ones, to see, they don't need support. So the where I'm going to put them, they might get a little bit more wind blown, so it'll be a better spot for them.
Slightly deeper than an inch, but I think it'll be alright.
Well, it doesn't want to be too much more than an inch. So I'm just going to dig 3 rows here in this border. We're squashing them in a bit, but I always do.
Do you want all the way along?
Yes. In
Will
this,
that do?
yeah, that's fine. In this border, I've got there seems to be flowers sprout up everywhere. I think they just come over in the compost from the back garden. So I've got a foxglove growing in the middle, and I've got an aqualesia there, and we've just weeded out a whole load more aqualesias. So I'm just going to leave those in. I've got that elsewhere in my allotment, just the random flower here and there. In me strawberries, I've got a lovely red geum that was in there last year, and it's still there. I just leave them in because I like to have the flowers in the allotment. It looks nice. I think we'll water these before we cover them up.
Don't know what these are. I'll find out, I suppose.
So we've got this area out the back of our allotment, which was just a kind of waste ground before. It's a hedgerow, but it wasn't very nice. Anyway, Kenny keeps it trimmed down, and we're just gradually, bit by bit, planting things in it. So this is the aqualesia that we've just pulled out. The pea border is going in, and that's round a little laburnum that wasn't doing very well in the back garden, so we've just put it up here. And we've got I don't know whether you'll be able to make it out, I don't think so. We've planted a whole row of trees all the way along in front of the hedgerow, beech and poplar. And we've got some daffodils, some tulips coming up, just to try and make it all look a bit pretty, attract the bees as well.
I just planted this aqualesia here. What do you think? Just planted a big clump?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just watering these little trenches with the peas in before I cover them over. Peas are very hard little seeds, and I guess having them wet like that's just going to help them to start germinating a bit faster. So I just give them a little sprinkle, and then I'll cover them over and probably give them another bit of a water. We haven't had much rain. They keep forecasting torrential rain and we never get any, so I'm going to give the whole place a bit of water actually. That'll do for that.
Okay.
That's the peas in. Well, the first set of peas. I am going to put some peas in this board in front of us, but I think I'm out of energy for today. I'm going to go home and have my lunch. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.